Oh, I spilled. Great. Hello friends, welcome to my cozy little corner. I am wearing my PJs, which are just sweats and my boyfriend's sweater. And got my tea here. And we're just gonna have like a cozy, nice little chat about anxiety. I feel like most people have or do experience anxiety in their lives. It's not fun. If you haven't experienced anxiety and don't have it regularly, I hate you. I'm just kidding. That's really amazing. And please let me know what it's like. So I have borderline personality disorder, and having anxiety is a big symptom of that, as well as depression and basically everything. But lately I've been dealing mostly with anxiety. It's not very fun. Because of this, I've had to come up with all sorts of different ways to relieve my anxiety, and it's been very difficult to see what works for me because things that work for some people don't work for everyone, and so on. So I've compiled a list of different ways to relieve anxiety because I know that when you're in the middle of it, it's very difficult to think of anything that can help soothe you. So you could use this video as a little guide if you have an anxiety attack or having just a day or a week or a month that's just particularly anxious. The very first thing you should do if you're feeling very anxious is check in with your body's needs. Your body could be feeling anxious and your mind could be feeling anxious if you are hungry or thirsty or anything like that. So I would highly suggest drink a big glass of water. I feel like you should do that for any situation, even if your body doesn't necessarily need it. You could always use more water. Maybe have a very nourishing meal or a little snack, whatever. That's a good thing to do, to check in. Have I eaten? Have I drank today? Also, you should do that anyway because we want you to live. Something that also is known to help a lot of people in general is yoga. Or if you're like me and you don't really want to get out the yoga mat and do a whole freaking tarantula split eagle pretzel, you can just do some simple stretches. Like, it feels really good when I stretch my arms and stretch out my back. I feel like it relieves a lot of tension. Or if you have a partner or a friend who you are intimate with or whatever, maybe request a back or neck massage in addition to a good stretch. That could feel amazing and take so much tension out of your body, which in turn will take it out of your mind. Nextly is probably the easiest and the most helpful thing, breathing exercises. The best part about this is you can do it anywhere and you don't need anything. You just need yourself, your body. You can do it in front of people, on the bus, at work. It's not gonna be weird. I mean, unless people are just judgy and dumb, but screw them. Taking at least 1 minute to just do really deep breaths, and not just doing deep breaths, but try to focus only on your breathing. So thinking, breathe in, breathe out, and try to erase anything else that's going on in your mind. I know that seems impossible and I still can't do it completely, but at least for one breath, if you can just think about breathing, that'll really help you. That also brings me to my next point, which is just being in the moment and telling yourself positive affirmations like, I am safe right now. Anxiety can tend to be about fearing about things that are going to happen, or which, usually never do or could happen. So it's very important to just ground yourself and remember that you are here presently. You're not in that future that you're worrying about. All that matters is right now. If you're fearful of being unsafe or being just in a bad situation, remind yourself that you're safe now and you're not in that situation now, and you can only control what's happening to you at the moment. I'm not going to pretend like it's super voluntary and simple to change the way your mind works, but if you practice this every time, even if you can do it for like 0.2 seconds, just focus on where you are now, then it'll get easier and you can add just another 0.1 second every single time. It'll come naturally to you at some point. God, imagine a world where you're not constantly worrying about the future and made up scenarios that aren't gonna happen. The next thing is what I'm doing right now, a nice cup of tea. Something about warmth in general is just very soothing. It makes you sleepy, which if you're sleepy, your brain is usually pretty calm, and it feels nice and tastes good. It feels like it's just flushing out all the negativity, you know what I mean? And it's just so relaxing. I love tea. Oh, I love you. Sorry, it got weird. Make sure the tea that you drink isn't highly caffeinated, because caffeine could exacerbate your anxiety, and that is not what we want. A nice sleepy time, or lavender, or chamomile, however you want to pronounce it, can just be very soothing to your body. The next one is my absolute favorite, and it has been probably the most helpful thing that I've discovered so far, and that's aromatherapy. And I'm sure you've heard about it, or maybe even do it with candles or a diffuser, but something new I've tried is just taking an essential oil that you find calming. For me, peppermint works like a charm. So I take my peppermint oil, put it in my hands, rub it all together, and just breathe it in. Something about peppermint is just so cleansing. I don't know what it is, but it's just that moment, you just can feel your body relax. My favorite wellness brand is Sage. A while ago, I went into Sage just because it smells nice and I enjoy it, with some friends, and I found this head soother kit. I've had chronic migraines for about 10 years and nothing has really consistently helped, so this sounded really interesting. It's a little kit that is recycled. It used to be a water bottle, it says on the back, which is already amazing, and it unzips, and inside you'll get peppermint halo. This has the roller ball at the top, and then you can dispense it like a normal essential oil at the bottom. I cannot tell you how good this smells and feels when you put it on your body. It's so cooling and tingly and nice, and you just instantly want to take a nap. It also comes with this pen that dispenses peppermint halo. It's kind of like a Tide to go pen, as you can see, but it's full of the essential oil. What they instructed to me was that you take it and you dot it all across your scalp, then it starts to tingle and feel cold, and it feels amazing. I almost fell asleep in there. I know it's for a headache. This one especially is for the headache, but it helps with my anxiety too, just because the feeling and the smell are so relaxing. It's incredible. The last thing that comes in the kit is this spray. You can spray it on your body, on your face, but I like to spray it on my pillow. And this one is not their peppermint halo, it's a mixture. Oh my god, it's almost empty. Yikes. Shows how much stress release I need. Anyway, the Sage Stress Release Soothing Face and Body Mist. Again, feels amazing. Doesn't have the tingly feeling because it's not peppermint, but it has lavender in it and a ton of other just really amazing oils, and you just spray it all over your pillow and you'll sleep like a baby. So even though I bought this kit for headaches, it has been exponentially useful for my anxiety lately, and I've actually been bringing it with me everywhere I go. If you don't want to get this whole kit, I think it was about $30, I highly recommend getting their peppermint halo, or any peppermint oil. It doesn't have to be sage in particular. Just rubbing peppermint in my hands and smelling it has been so useful. I actually stole that idea from Joanna Spicer. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and she's been pretty open about her anxiety and depression, and so I did love listening to what she had to say, and I'd never thought about the rubbing your hands in the peppermint and stuff, so Next up is something I like to mix in with other methods, and that's listening to calming music. There are so many playlists on Spotify of relaxing music, ambient sounds, and stuff like that, so you can find what works for you. Personally, I have my own song that just became my relaxed song and my sleep song, and that is Unobstructed Views by Death Cab for Cutie. Do I like them? I don't know. I sort of trained my body to relax when that song comes on in an instant. It even works if I'm feeling nauseous or have a migraine. I just close my eyes and listen to it in my headphones or on my record player, and it works like a charm. Back when I was 18 and I just started college, and I thought, this is really nice. I could nap to this song. So I would take my daily nap, put in my headphones, and listen to Unobstructed Views on repeat. I did that for a very long time. Many times. That is the song that works for me and has worked for me for the better part of 6 years now. I also have my personal reasons for Death Cab just making me happy in general. But that song has saved me big time with anxiety attacks and panic attacks and depression episodes. I just listen to that song and it seems to help. I also recommend thunderstorm sounds. I have an app called Noisely. So it just looks like this. There's different cute little icons and they all make the corresponding sound, and you can make a combination of them and adjust the volume of each. And then you can save different combinations. As you can see, mine is called Sleep Biatch. You can also set a timer and then it'll fade away. None of this is sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Sage or Noisely or anything. These are all things I've discovered on my own. Another favorite of mine is a hot bubble bath. Or if you're not a bath person, a hot shower can also help. You can also combine a lot of these with a bath. You can use Aromatherapy for your bath by putting different oils and scented bubbles and bath bombs and everything like that. That's really helpful. I have a little speaker that I use to listen to music while I take a bath. You can give yourself a massage in the bath and do some stretches in the bath, or you can bring your tea in the bath. All of these things you can do in the bath. Just the act of getting yourself clean can take off so much stress. So the next thing might be controversial for some people, but like whatever. This is pretty trendy right now, actually. I know a lot of people are trying CBD. It's great, whether you just take the oil and rub it on your joints, or if you smoke it, or if you vaporize it. I personally hate the smell and taste and everything about weed. I've never smoked it, so I'm still a person that thinks it smells like literal garbage. I use a vape type thing. It's really good. Usually I will use it before sleeping, or if I'm just feeling a little CBD doesn't get you high at all, but it is part of the marijuana plant, so you get all of the medicinal benefits. I tend to be really tense all the time, so it's nice to be loosey-goosey. The next one is something I'm slowly learning to kind of be comfortable with, and that's being in nature. I see the benefit, and there are times where it has felt good, but I'm still not a person that likes the outdoors very much, so this is something I'm working up to. And now it's winter time, so being outside isn't like ideal. I also live in San Francisco and there's not much nature to be seen. I do enjoy going to the Conservatory of Flowers here in San Francisco. I don't know, it brings you literally down to earth. There's also the Botanical Garden here, and we have Golden Gate Park and all sorts of really beautiful places. I live downtown, so it's just buildings, but I also like to spend time getting out of the city every now and then. But I know a lot of people like the sun. I don't like the sun, I'm working on it. The last one is my absolute favorite. If you have a pet, go cuddle with them. That is so helpful for me. Since I got my cat Stevie, she is a service animal. She's an emotional support cat, she's been doing her job. She's very good at it. I feel like before I adopted her, that's what she was to someone else because she's too good at it. I can put my face in her stomach and she won't budge. But there's something about stroking an animal's fur that's just like, oh, it's so relaxing. You have a dog, same thing. The best part about animals is that they love you unconditionally. They'll always love you. We love them unconditionally too. Plus, my cat's really chubby and really soft, so it's really nice to pet her. That's everything that I came up with that I know works for me. I hope this was helpful for you if you maybe learned a thing or two. Anxiety sucks so bad, but it doesn't define us. It'll always be a part of us, but it's not who we are. Only you can help you overcome anxiety, but you will have lots of support because I'm here for you. So, like this video if you want to. I don't know. I won't make you. It's up to you. Let me know down in the comments if you like when I do mental health related videos and you want to see more, and leave some suggestions for future mental health related videos. We can all overcome this together. As long as we are supportive and understanding of each other's situations, we will be okay. Other inspirational quote things that you could probably find on Pinterest. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.